Hello once again. Excuse me. It is I, Lisa Crenshaw, and I'm here to give you biblical interpretation. The first biblical verse that we're going to look at is Exodus chapter 3, verse 14, when Moses says, "What shall I say unto them?" And God said unto Moses, "I am that I am." And he said, "Thou shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am that I am." We're going to take Exodus 3, verse 14, and we're going to break it down. I am that I am. We're going to take the letter I, and we're going to place it here. We're going to take the A and the N, we're going to put the M-A. We're going to take the T-H-A, and we're going to have H-A-T. That leaves a leftover T, since I already used the letter T, that crosses that out. We have the letter I, since I've already used the letter I, that crosses out that letter I. And we have A-M, which we're going to place here, M-A. So I am that I am gets translated to I, Mahatma. Now I means I as to see. That refers to the Hindus' red dot, the third eye, the inner eye. But this also represents, this circle represents a pool of water, a red pool of water, which is the Indian Ocean. So I am that I am, the Mahatma, the Indian Ocean. Mahatma meaning the great soul. So you must go to the Indian Ocean to find the Mahatma, the great soul. Here is the face of the earth. Here's the earth. Clearly you see I've talked about this face on the earth many times. It is found here is India. Here is the Indian Ocean. And here you see the Mahatma, the great soul. The red dot that the Hindus wear, plus the face of the Mahatma, which is I am that I am, which is God, becomes red, means fire, means burning. It means the burning God. And since I am a female, I represent the bush. I'm sure you can figure out why a female represents the bush. So this would be God speaking through the burning bush. And they called Mohandas Gandhi the Mahatma. It's not strange that the face here is part of India, as you can see, this is India, and the Indian Ocean. So what the Hindu red dot represents, it represents the face that is seen here in the Indian Ocean. What I want to do now is I want to go over to Exodus chapter 4, verse 25, where it says, "Then Zipporah took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin of her son and cast it at his feet and said, Surely a bloody husband art thou to me." The word Zipporah breaks down to Zippo and Ra. Zippo refers to lighter, lighter refers to fire, Ra refers to the eye of Ra, the sun god. So Ra means God. Zipporah is the fire god. It is God who speaks through the burning bush. It is the Mahatma. So what we have is we have the Mahatma who has taken a sharp stone. And what we're going to do here is outline of the tattoo. This represents a sharp stone. Represents a tablet of the Ten Commandments. So it is a sharp stone. It then goes on to say that the God of the burning bush, the Mahatma, took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin of her son. If you look right here at my foot, you will clearly see the flesh. This is the foreskin. And cast it at his feet. Because this is on my foot, this represents the casting at the feet. Surely a bloody husband art thou to me. Surely a bloody husband art thou to me. A husband is a son. So surely a bloody husband art thou to me means surely a bloody son art thou to me. Art refers to a painting. The painting we are talking about is the Last Supper. So surely a bloody son, we have to go to art, which is the Last Supper. Art thou to me. We take the word to, and to means TWO here, which means second letter of the alphabet, which is B. The lowercase b gets turned upside down and becomes a lowercase p. We add that to the word art. So now we have surely a bloody son, part thou me. If you go here to the painting where they talk about, in the Da Vinci Code, they talk about this being Mary, and they talk about this being Jesus, and then they talk about the V, the separation. So what Christ is saying to her is he's saying, surely a bloody son, this is part, thou me. She has parted away from him. But the V right here, when they say, surely a bloody son art thou to me, that V is representing circumcision. It is the V is the shape of circumcision when a small baby boy is circumcised. So what Christ is saying is, I am a circumcised child. I am a circumcised little boy. Part thou from me. Remove thy foreskin from me. Also, Mary is to part from him because he is bloody. You're not to come in contact with anything bloody, for you are unclean. So this Mary is not Mary Magdalene, but it is the Virgin Mary circumcising her son. All we're going to do is we're going to take the word, the Last Supper. We're going to take the letters from the Last Supper. We're going to take the S, the E, and the L, and that gives us the word tassel. What's left over from the Last Supper is we get a T, an H, and an upper and tassel. Upper refers to the upper room where the Last Supper was held. The H refers to the chair. T refers to the Christ. So this is Christ sitting in the chair in the upper room. The tassel represents the penis, which is to be circumcised. Here is the man in the photo of the Last Supper who will circumcise the Christ.